What is going on, you guys? I am in Airbnb number 8 right now. For today's video, let me just show you guys what B&B number 8 is looking like. So you would enter right there, that's the front door, right? And then as soon as you come out, there's the first bedroom, but you're just right in the middle of the kitchen. Right now we have the dining table right there, kitchen, and then, we're gonna have the dining table probably set up right there. We got the couch right now. We have 2 couches because this one's actually gonna be going in Airbnb number 9. And then, peep this, you guys. This is my favorite part, this entire Airbnb. Honestly, Airbnbs in general, because we can usually just make them look really, really nice. But in the corner, we have this gas desk setup. It's gonna look crazy in photos, okay? The only reason we do this is for photos, okay? Remember, everything that you do in your Airbnb arbitrage unit should be photo focused, okay? You wanna make sure it's gonna be looking good in photos. And then this right here, we're in the bedroom. My arm hurts just from holding this big camera. Bedroom, probably gonna put something over there. We got a little bit of artwork. We're gonna have a mirror as well. And then peep this, you guys. We also have a walk-in closet. Walk-in closet goes crazy. It's nothing crazy, honestly, but yeah. And then at the end, we have this very, very tiny bathroom that needs a complete deep clean. But we got the tub going on over there. Very, very small bathroom. But again, an Airbnb arbitrage property does not need to be perfect, you guys. It just needs to look good in photos, be a somewhat decent unit. And even if it's in bad conditions, what a lot of people don't realize is you can always just make it look good, you guys. Just gotta put in a little bit of work. But anyways, on to today's video, you guys. I'm gonna set y'all right there. I wanna talk today about how I started this business as a complete brokey. Alright? You guys got a tour of the 8th Airbnb. This thing's literally gonna be ready in probably a day or two. It only took us like 5-6 days of furnishing. We ordered everything beforehand, but where did I even get the money when I was starting off as a complete brokey, right? I started this 2 years ago, right after I had done door-to-door all summer. And I just wanted to get into real estate, right? But if you guys watch my classes, if you watch my content, I was a complete brokey when I started off. So where did I get this money, especially if I'm not a trust fund baby, and if I didn't use daddy's money? So you guys, short answer is business credit cards, okay? Business credit cards are what got me to the spot that I am at now. And even this unit right here, everything that you see, the couches, the frames, this chair, the desk that I am sitting on, the accent wall right behind me, everything was furnished through business credit cards. And long story short, what a business credit card basically is a credit card that you can put all of your expenses on for 9 months, 12 months, 18 months, whatever the card limit is. And it's usually 0% APR or APY, which means you do not have to pay interest on that card for the 12 months, for the 9 months, for the 18 months, whatever the time period is on that card. What I basically did on my first unit is I applied for a business credit card, the Amex card, and I spent around $5,000-$6,000 on that card. I think I had a limit of $5K, and I maxed it out, and within a couple months the unit paid itself off, and then I paid the card off in full. Now every single month there was a minimum of, I think, is like $120, but it was nothing crazy, and there was no interest building up on it. So it was a goated solution for me, especially as a complete brokey. Now the reason why I still do this till this day, even though I have a bunch of money in, right? And I'm not doing this to flex, but I have around 10K in direct bookings this month. And as you guys can see, I don't know if it'll show up really clearly on the camera. Airbnb, I'm making around $22,000. And then another 10K in direct bookings. And around more than 20K of that is actually profit. So why furnish everything on business credit cards when I can just do it by myself? I clearly have enough money, right? Well, you guys, I can put my cash elsewhere, all right? And why would I use my own cash when I can just use a business credit card and then pay it all off later? So that right there is why you want to use a business credit card and not your own personal cash. Now, another thing I wanted to go over is how quickly it took me to get to 10K per month, right? And keep in mind, profit margins at 10K a month are usually around 5K. You're usually taking 40 to 60% of that take home. So let's just say you're making 10K a month through the business, 5K of that is profit. How long will it take is honestly very, very subjective. For me, keep in mind, I had no help, no mentoring, no community. I was just going straight off of YouTube videos, just full sending the business, right? And it took me around a year, a year to hit my first 10K per month. And that was with around 2 units, and that was in peak season. Now, real talk, you can probably get to 10K a month in your first couple months if you do the right things, right? If you sign a contract with a landlord who has multiple units, you can easily get to 10K a month, honestly, in the first 2-3 months, right? It's just subjective. If you're more risk adverse, if you're more risky, you can maybe sign a 3-unit deal, right off the get-go. Maybe you want to stack one by one, see proof of concept, and then go forward. But again, most Airbnb arbitrage units are around 60% to 40% in profit margins, and it's really not that hard in this business model to get to 10K a month. I have people in my own community, my free community that I started, within a year, they're hitting 20K a month, right? With profit margins, again, they're taking home 10K plus in profit. And it's honestly crazy because, yeah, I mean, it took me like a year and a half to get my first 20K, longer actually, and now I have people hitting it in under a year. But it really doesn't need to take too long. All it comes down to is just how quickly you're willing to work, what amount of work ethic you have, how many hours a day you're spending. Really just comes down to how hard you're willing to grind, you guys. But Airbnb arbitrage, great way to get into real estate as a complete brokey. You don't need a ton of capital, you guys. And yeah, you don't even need to own property. That's my favorite thing about Airbnb arbitrage, you guys. You do not even need to own the property. I'm at 8 Airbnbs, and sometimes it's crazy to me that I don't even own any of them. And in a couple months, you guys will see I'll be at like 11, 12 units. And this one landlord who has this apartment complex right here is giving me 5. And off those 5, I'll probably be profiting 10K a month, because each of those units is at the very minimum going to profit me 2K a month. And yeah, it's really that easy, you guys. That is the strat. Now, I know this is probably going to be a shorter video because low-key, I don't know what else to talk about. I'll be completely honest. This will just be the second YouTube video. But real talk, YouTube videos are fun. I low-key like filming these. Very, very enjoyable to me. But let me know what type of content y'all want to see, what questions you guys have. I personally like the vlog type of content, you know, where I run you guys through my day and whatnot, show y'all what the behind the scenes looks like for me, for running this whole business. But yeah, just let me know whatever y'all want to see. I think this video will probably be like 5-6 minutes long, so it's gonna be pretty short, but I just wanted to talk about how I got to 10K a month. Now probably going to be sitting anywhere from 20 to 40K a month on average, because Airbnb is very seasonal. Going to be getting a new whip soon too, so that's exciting. Trying to think of what else, you guys. Let me know. Airbnb arbitrage is not hard, you guys. It's very, very easy in my opinion. All you gotta do is just hustle, just get your reps in, talk to landlords, get comfortable with it. Make sure you're set up legally correct. Make sure you're in a good spot, which again, I break it all down in my webinars every week. And yeah, you guys, again, peep this crazy looking accent wall. Can't believe I get to sit there. Yeah, that was the stand, by the way. Gonna go in B&B number 9. This spot is going to be all set up very, very soon. And you guys, once again, I appreciate every single one of you who's watching this. Kind of crazy that I'm even filming a YouTube video. Growing up, I always used to watch YouTubers. Now the fact that I maybe will be a YouTuber is even crazier. But it's fun. I love doing this. This is very, very fun to me. I don't know how to end. I'll see you guys later on the next video. I hope you keep watching. I hope you enjoyed. And thank you for spending a couple minutes of your life watching my life, because that's crazy to me. But yeah, guys. Peace.